welcome to
VHS TV!
So we're your new host.
I'm Caesar.
And I'm Andres.
And this is the big show.
No, isn't this the Need to Know?
No, it's the
It's
big
a
show,
big
man.
show.
It's the big. Wait,
It's the
what?
big show. It's Friday.
Get it together, man. It's Friday.
Oh.
Cut! And then that's it.
Hello, darkness, my old friend. I've come to talk with you again. Because a vision softly creeping left its seeds while I was sleeping. And the vision that was planted in my brain still remains within the sound of silence. In restless dreams I walked alone, narrow streets of cobblestone, neath the halo of a street lamp. I turned my collar to the cold and damp. When my eyes were stabbed by the flash of a neon light that split the night and touched the sound of silence. And in the naked light I saw 10,000 people, maybe more. People talking without speaking. People hearing without listening.
Welcome back to the big show. I'm your host, Joel Nunez, and today, wait, what is on today?
Can you hear me? It has been a glorious time to be alive and doing research in theoretical physics. Our picture of the universe has changed a great deal in the last 50 years, and I'm happy if I have made a small contribution. The fact that we humans, who are ourselves mere collections of fundamental particles of nature, have been able to come this close to an understanding of the laws governing us and our universe is a great triumph. I want to share my excitement and enthusiasm about this quest. So remember to look up at the stars and not down at your feet. Try to make sense of what you see and wonder about what makes the universe exist. Be curious. And however difficult life may seem, there is always something you can do and succeed at. It matters that you don't just give up. Thank you for listening.
And lastly, we have the Daily Bulletin. So GSA meets at lunch in D221, Fitness Club After School D121, Gamers United meeting after school D154, French Club lunch at D126, Ping Pong Club lunch D203, and Fast for Action Fashion, which is going to happen today in the theater after school at 6:30 to 8:30 p.m.
Hey sisters, it's Paul.
and it's Nadia.
And this Friday, March 16th, ASB Avid is actually holding a fashion show from 6:30 to 8:30 p.m. at the theater. Most of you guys don't know where the theater is. It's in the cafeteria. The prices are $2 pre-sale. You have up until Friday to buy your ticket, and $3 at the door. It's not that expensive. It's for a very good cause. All you need to know about fashion really is to look juicy like me sometimes.
That's actually not true, Paul.
That's basically it.
Fashion. Fashion is actually the second largest pollution producer. That's nice. It's the second largest pollution producer, and a lot of people don't know that about fashion and clothes, what it takes to make it. But the workers who actually make most of our clothes are really underpaid and neglected. So the money that Avid raises this Friday at the fashion show goes to the Clean Clothes Campaign, which is an organization who stands up for the workers who nobody else stands up for. So we would really love your guys' appreciation,
It's all good. Keep going.
we would really love your guys' support. And yeah, so just come out. It's gonna be really fun, and it's for a good cause.
Welcome to Chatterbox, the only talk show that didn't walk out yesterday. Now, yesterday was the national walkout for the Stoneman Douglas shootings in Florida, and so many students protested over that.
Here's some footage right here. So, the walkout. What do we do after? What happens? They are hearing us right now. Us, the teens, the people affected. What do we do after?
Well, some of them, the kids from Florida are still trying to get some gun reform, which they actually did pass over there in Florida.
But I think we still need to advocate. We should go to our local government and try to make changes there. If we can't change the federal government, I say we change the state government.
That's a good idea to try to do little bit by changing each state's law, and then eventually it's gonna get the whole government involved. So the students, teachers, parents should all come together and talk to our state representative and try to get gun restrictions.
It's only a matter of time before our voices are heard. All right, people, still go for what you want. We are trying so hard. Do not give up. This has been Chatterbox.
Bon appetit.
Cause I'm in too deep and I'm trying to keep up a thought in my head instead of going under.
Hey guys, welcome back to Snack Time Poll, and on today's menu we have, what's it called when you put egg in the chorizo? We have chorizo con huevos.
Yeah, boy!
So what you're gonna want to do is screw the chorizo into the pan. Next, what you're gonna want to do is get a fork and just Ow! Jess is burning. Can you please help me? I don't know if it's done.
No, it's not done. Lower the heat.
I did. Oh.
Is it ready?
No.
Welcome to trapped in a room with your family for 24 hours.
Delicioso.
Next, what you're gonna want to do? Get the egg, crack it.
Oh!
This is not a drill. Trixie Mattel will start shooting. This is not a drill. This is not a drill.
Can you introduce yourself?
Hi, I'm Mrs. Greene.
And what do you do on our campus?
I'm a guidance coordinator.
And what would you say your biggest impact is on our school?
My biggest impact is that I help kids graduate from high school. I help them go to college or find a trade that they're interested in, and I also help them to stay out of trouble. I'm a PHS hero.
We have so many questions and we like asking them. Here's Ask Patriot.
Who's a woman that inspires you and why?
Well, I would say Patriot because she's a famous NASCAR driver and I'm a driver like her, guys.
Thank you. All right, I have a question. Who's a woman that inspires you and why?
My mom.
Your mom?
Yeah. She's a hard worker. Yeah. Dedicated and a great mom.
That's great, thank you. Woman that inspires you and why?
Then? Why, Alicia? Because they're just awesome, yeah.
Thank you. Woman that inspires you and why?
To me, it'd be my mom because she spends her life all day at home. She does everything for us, takes care of us, works hard for us, sacrifices her stuff for us. I mean, that she inspires me the most, and sometimes it breaks my heart to actually talk back to her and stuff. But she inspires me the most at all.
Hey, Alyssa, how's it going?
Good. How about? Oh, just kidding.
All right. Who's a woman that inspires you and why?
Oh, my mom, because she's very strong, she's very powerful, and she does everything for me, and she just pulls it off really well. And I love her so much.
Inspires you and why?
I would have to say a woman that inspires me is my mother. She's been inspiring me my whole life to be a kind and caring person and mother to my children and hopefully to you guys too.
Thank you. Greene?
Hey, Gabe.
Who's a woman that inspires you and why?
A woman that inspires me is Pink, the rock star, because she's a kick-butt rocker and she tells it like it is.
Thank you.
What's the woman that inspires you the most and why?
My mother, because she raised 4 kids on her own while working very hard for warehousing. So she inspires me the most.
A cypher is an informal gathering of rappers, beatboxers, and/or break dancers in a circle in order to jam together musically.
Which means that's my way. My mind is kinda sideways, mostly cause people assume that I am crooked. Stop taking a look at my personality. I know I hate reality, and so does everyone else. I know once we die it's either heaven or hell, but I really don't care about that. You know that I'm the guy that likes to rap, cause this is how I always act. People look at me like I am trailer trash, but I'm not. And if I was, well then, one man's trash is another's treasure.
Books, Don't just take a look, get your read on. Step up and don't just sing the song. Y'all need to get right with your education and stop just being here relating. Stay off social media. Get these books right and get your grades up. Aight? That was good.
That was dope.
All right. Hey, peace and love, peace and love. Come out to PHS TV. If you got bars, come drop them like stars.
And that is all we have for you today. Thanks for watching. Be sure to tune in on Monday for what you need to know.
PHS